Hey, what's up guys? So I was thinking of a new story to tell you guys, but we have to keep it between us two because, to be quite frank, it's kind of embarrassing. So let's get this straight. Way back when, I was a straight up asshole in school. I did everything from argue with other students, argue with the teachers, and nobody was safe from young Tech's antics. However, the crowd that I enjoyed instigating chaos with the most was the theater classes, the cookie cutter mainstream guys and gals that were the school's angels. For the longest time, I did the stupidest things to rustle these guys' feathers and see their true side. However, on a side note, if you're a part of any of the theater groups in any school, you know how truly hidden the drama is hidden among them. When I talked to a girl in the same theater class as me a while back, she received so many group chats and so many messages where the most innocent kids were doing and saying the most fakest and spiteful claims behind another's back. Like, dude, this thing was so secretive, it was like the Zodiac Killer investigation type boogaloo. Like, seriously, my antics were just for fun, and I never went as far as to backstab anybody. But anyways, so I had this partner in crime with me in this theater class. Let's call him Tony. Tony was really just another goofball kid like me who liked seeing others fall for our epic Minecraft baits, and our chaos instigation went up tenfold when Tony was behind my back. So one day, we're hanging out, just being some chums in the theater class, when somehow Tony finds another kid's YouTube channel, and we're there sitting and giggling at this fool who we'll call Jimmy. And Jimmy had this channel where he made Minecraft content. Jimmy was like 5'2", and at this time Minecraft content was finally being realized as a cringy way to make some content on this platform. Seriously, it's still 2019 and people are still making Minecraft content. But Jimmy sat here with his best friend and did some epic Minecraft commentary. However, the icing on this beautiful cake was that we had a video where this dude was straight up dancing, getting it. And Tony and I were in tears, I tell you. However, one of the theater kids looked behind our shoulder and saw what we were watching and making fun of. So he ran away and snitched to Jimmy. My guy, Jimmy flipped out here. He stormed himself to wherever we were sitting and threw out a defiant, "What you watching there?" Of course, Tony flashed him his phone, and Jimmy was suddenly looking in the mirror of the past, seeing himself dance to a music video. Jimmy didn't like that. In fact, Jimmy tried to reach for Tony's phone, and I grabbed his arm and threw it right back at his face. Suddenly, this ant-sized toddler was reaching for me, and Tony pulled us apart. Jimmy was 5 feet away from my face when he suddenly said, in front of the whole class, "Tech, I'm tired of all your bullying. Meet me at my house at 5 and we finally settle things once and for all." Now the whole class was in silence. Crickets were so silent because of what was just said. And the teacher couldn't do anything other than let us go when the bell rang. Before I could even go home, so many people had came up to me and was like, "Sorry, Tech, but we might not talk after today. Jimmy's kind of a tough one." So I definitely wasn't shook. I was chubby during this time, and I definitely wasn't the fighting type. In fact, I think the worst fight I've been in was probably arguing over a snack. I went home shitting bricks and counted each and every second past that was closer till 5 p.m. I knew where Jimmy lived, and when I came around 5, a decent sized crowd was there, of course. Folks, this was about to be the world star before the world star, and I was about to be taught my lesson after all these years. I get out of my car and walk over to Jimmy. He had his shirt off! This guy had a six-pack. I knew it was all over here, lads. In fact, I'm making this video right here in my life support machine. The crowd was tense, and so was I. And finally broken when Jimmy said, "So you don't like my video, huh?" I was way too tongue-twisted to reply, and I could only say, it wasn't that bad." Jimmy responded, "Well, I'm finally gonna have to teach you a lesson, Tech. Let's go." He walks towards me, I take a step back. At this point, he's in the middle of the ring of spectators, and I, thinking of ways to fake my death. He extends his arm. I pray to God and ask my death be sudden to this midget. He starts dancing! What? Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is dancing. I'm frozen in shock. He's hitting all those Fortnite dances. My legs are frozen. The crowd is silent. The only sounds are his small legs shuffling to the rhythm. When he finishes, he says, "Your turn." I had no idea how to respond. Neither did the crowd, so I just walked out of the circle and walked home. And for the longest time when I was home that night, I just watched the ceiling. No video games were interesting enough. Then that just mental replay of seeing Jimmy dance. I wonder what the lesson of that day was. Hell, I even wonder now that I talk about it. But every day after school then, Jimmy came up to me and called me a chicken. And I couldn't do anything but keep on walking. Everyone who wasn't there asked what happened. And those who were just like, don't worry about it. But hey, what's up guys? This is another video coming from the last iteration of my storytime videos. In fact, I'm hoping to keep the channel spicy with this variety of content. Yes indeed, I hope to extend outside of the comfort zone and keep on embracing my own new style. So make sure to, if you like this video, to smash that like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Matter of fact, there is a Discord server for you to join down below if you're interested to talking to Papa Tech here. So this is me, TechEffects, signing off for today. Peace.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.